Hey everybody, this is Lucas Pokemon Trainer, and today we're going to be going over some potential leaks for Pokemon Day on the 27th and 28th, so let's get into it. So here we got the first one, which I'm going to be honest seems like the most likely. First of all, Nintendo Switch 2 will be announced before the Pokemon Presents Pokemon Day. I don't know about that one. That seems not as likely. Pokemon Presents will show a new update for Pokemon United, new game modes, new free content for Pikachu, Detective Pikachu Returns, Pokemon Concierge, Season 2 is announced, new updates, Pokemon Go and Masters, Pokemon Blue, Red, and Yellow is coming to NSO, available after the presentation. HD 2D remake of Pokemon Gold Silver is coming in November 15th, developed by ILCA for Switch and Switch 2. The Switch 2 version has ray tracing, better reflections, and light shadows. The final announcement is a new concept similar to Pokemon Legends but not the same. It's based in Unova, named Pokemon Hexagon exclusively in Nintendo Switch 2. There's some stuff in there, but I don't know if I like that first one. The second one for Pokemon Presents starts off by reminding viewers about the Moki Mayhem event and to make sure to play it to obtain Pecharunt. They promote the Dragon type Mighty for Alligator raid event that's going on at the time. The Scarlet Violet sections end off with them thanking us for playing the DLC and showcasing it. This Presents is interesting because for the first time since 2015, this year will not have a main series Pokemon game or DLC announced. Majority of the presents will talk about spin-off games or games that already exist, like Pokemon Go and their new raids going on there. Pokemon Masters will have an event featuring Drayton making his debut. Pokemon Cafe Remix gets its own little update. The main other spin-off title will be Pokemon Unite getting Koraidon and Miraidon as actual usable Pokemon. As for the new games and spin-offs, new Mystery Dungeon entry in the series, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Hall of Fame. Enter Raikou and Suicune, who will play main roles in the series, while their Paradox versions will be major antagonists at the very end. This game will be a bit more different than previous PMD games, since you and your partner play very different roles in the story and aren't always paired up together. There are some parts of the game where the gameplay changes up instead of being a real-life battle system. A Pokemon roguelike game will be mentioned in development, yet they show off a snippet of gameplay and is titled Pokemon. Reach for the Stars, it's a much more animated and cartoony style than most Pokemon games. And then the direct ends with them talking about Pokemon TV is going to sunset in March, and they promote a new Pokemon streaming service-like system. I don't like this second one, to be honest. I don't think the majority of it is true. So I think some of it is, and it could all be true, but I don't think that one is true. Starts off with a reveal of Let's Go Raichu and Pokemon Let's Go Entei. In the games, you actually get a Johto starter at the beginning, but when you get to the Burn Tower and Ecruteak, you get to catch the beast for your respective version, use it as a ride Pokemon. The graphics are basically the same as Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, but I would say even better. However, beware because the games are developed by ILCA. They then thank everybody for playing Scarlet and Violet and remind everybody to play Moki Mayhem. They also announce a Dragon Terra type Superior raid event. They reveal Kyren and Carmen coming to Pokemon Masters EX. They show Terra Terrapagos coming to Cafe Remix. They reveal Poipole, Nagadel, Stakataka, and Blaceblon coming to Pokemon Go, and also tease Necrozoma. They reveal Ogerpon coming to Pokemon Unite. They then reveal new Pokemon Stadium developed by Bandai Namco. You can bring your Pokemon from home into the game. The game will launch with compatibility with Pokemon from Gen 1, Gen 2, Gen 3, Gen 8, and Gen 9, but they promise free updates that will add each generation at a time. At the end of the presentation, Pokemon Legends Kyurem is teased for 2025. We get glimpses of the open world, and it looks notably better than Legends Arceus. Starters are shown to be Grookey, Chimchar, and Froakie. A new Dragon-type evolution shown, but not given a name. And the original dragon is teased, but not fully shown. Before anybody says anything, there's no mention of anything Switch 2 related, but Pokemon Legends Kyurem doesn't have the Nintendo Switch logo shown in the corner with the title, so we'll probably get people talking. So this one I actually like because it mentions a remake, and the remake says it's going to be made by ILCA, which I think is who made the Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl remakes. And if they are going to do a Legends, which seems plausible, making a Unova Legends game and then having someone else do the remakes, although that's not to make everybody happy, would seem very likely. This actually, I kind of like this one. I think maybe this might be the closest one to true so far. Shiny Koraidon and Shiny Mirrodin distribution event for Scarlet and Violet is announced. Ho-Oh and Lugia raids available after the presentation. Update for Pokemon Cafe Remix, introducing 2 limited time events featuring Ogerpon and Terrapagos, available after the presentation. Brief section about Pokemon Horizons announces a new Pokemon film production. Key art of the movie is shown, featuring Captain Pikachu and Terrapagos, surrounded by Terra Crystals. More information coming later this year. Pokemon Go update adds a Captain Pikachu event, available after the Pokemon Presents. CGI video shows Paldean Pokemon running through a Spanish-looking city as trainers gather around a raid. Teases Koraidon and Maridon raids. Pokemon Masters EX receives a Pokemon Day event. Arven and Mabostiff, plus Juliana and Spirigito. Sync pairs are announced, releasing in March. More information coming soon to the game's social media. Pokemon Unite shows Mirrodin, available February 27th. New season also releases during Pokemon Day. Features a future-themed battle pass. New mobile game based on Pokemon Concierge called Pokemon Pocket Resort. Gameplay consists of bathing, playing, and dressing up Pokemon. Shows different clips of the player polishing in Empoleon's flipper and playing with the Psyduck. Releases in spring 2024. Oops, sorry about that. Pokemon Blue, Red, Yellow, and Gold Silver Crystal available to purchase on the eShop. Pokemon Legends Celebi is announced. Starts with a CGI clip showing the silhouettes of the protagonists facing a shrine forest. Video cuts to gameplay shows a few areas in a Spanish village with 2 towers. Cuts back to CGI, shows the back of a character with long hair and a white coat facing the shrine. Crystals start growing from the ground and slowly cover the shrine. The crystals light up, revealing Celebi. Celebi flies towards the camera, revealing Pokemon Legends Celebi as the game title. Releases in 2024. This actually does seem very plausible. I might even say it's the most likely. But I do think maybe they do something like the Let's Go Raichu, or maybe instead of Let's Go Raichu and Let's Go Entei, maybe it's a Let's Go Kyurem or like something for Unova. Or they could do both, the Let's Go Raichu and Let's Go Entei, and then like the Pokemon Legends Celebi. But this is probably the most likely. The only one that I think is plausible to add on to the other one is, I don't know if it's going to be Raikou and Entei, but a Let's Go for Johto. As always, obviously take these with a grain of salt. I mean, I don't think they're coming out with a Switch 2. They could, but I mean, they just gave kind of an update with the OLED in the past year. So those were the leaks. As always, take everything with a grain of salt. They're probably all off, and it'll come out with something else. But sometimes these leaks are correct, so I thought I'd go over it. If you like this video, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.